Okay, hello and welcome. Today we're going to take a wee trip and possibly an overnight, sleeping bags in the back of the car, to look for bluebells. We've got a couple of locations in mind, so let's take a wee trip. Got my coffee, so we're sorted. Let's have a wee trip and see where we end up. Okay, so the first location we were going to, the road's closed, so we can't get to it. It was going to be closed for about another 3 hours, so there's no point in sitting around waiting. Second location I decided to go and look for some bluebells was just outside Ballyhoolish, top end of Glen. Got there, no bluebells. So I'll throw up a few pictures that I took, probably just kind of test shots for going back at some other point. So we're going to go and do a wee sunset shoot at Castle Stalker, otherwise known as Castle Aaaarrrrgggghhhh if you're into Monty Python. So let's go and have a wee look and see what we can produce there. Good evening. We've moved away from the kind of Glen area and you join us now at Castle Stalker, just near Appin, north of Oban. Famous, if you know, for Monty Python as the Castle Aaaarrrrgggghhhh. So sunset's due in about half an hour, 45 minutes, but I'm just going to turn you around. And it's absolutely very bright out to the right hand side, but you can see the castle there in front of us. What we've got is the old kind of jetty and the railway line which they use to launch the boats. So we're using that as a wee bit of a lead-in line at the moment. Still got my 24 to 105, I'm sitting about 50 mil at the moment. But you'll maybe not be able to see the back of the camera. You can see I've got the castle and the third, the jetty down the middle. Shooting at 2 seconds at f16 at the moment. I've got a 6 stop grad on just because of the brightness. And it's looking not too bad. If this turns out, I'll show you it. Right, so what we've done now, and forgive my squinting, the sun's just getting a wee bit too bright. We've moved across further down from the jetty and spin you around. You can see what we've got is the old railway tracks going into the water there. Let me show you this. So the railway tracks coming in from the right hand side with the castle on the left third. Again, we're still shooting. A couple of seconds of exposure here, just try and smooth the water down a wee bit. So there is a wee bit of a breeze, but it's dying down. But the sun just doesn't want to disappear at the moment, and we could do with it just hiding behind the hill and giving us a wee bit of colour. But I would also like some cloud in the sky. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing. But I'm still hoping that we'll get a few pictures here, and if they turn out, I'll let you see them. If not, we'll go and find another composition. Okay, right, what we've done is, we've moved a wee bit further forward again. We've now turned onto portrait, and we're going to exposure bracket, just because of the way the light is, because seaweed's dark, sea's a wee bit lighter, castle's darker, and the sky's getting burnt out at the moment. So we're going to exposure bracket. I'll let you see what's going on. Alright, so you can see in the camera there. Brighten it up so you can see. Looks if you brighten it up yet. Alright, so there we go, using the train tracks right the way down the middle. And if this works out, just before the sun goes behind the hill, we'll let you see it. So the sun's just gone behind the hills behind us, hoping there's going to be a wee bit more colour coming in. We've moved just a wee bit further to the left, and I'm now wishing that I'd put my boots on rather than keep my trainers on. And you can see the railway tracks are now over to the far right. Got the castle in front of us, and we're just going to wait and see if there's any colour. So if anything appears, I'll take a few pictures, hopefully, and throw them up. Right, we're going to call it quits at that. If I take any more in the next 5 minutes, I'll throw them up, but thanks for watching. We did start out today to look for bluebells and ended up photographing a castle. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, just hit the like button, hit subscribe, hopefully do some more. But thank you, and hopefully see you again soon.